Good morning out there, Wild fans. Welcome to South Charleston Memorial Ice Arena for a matchup today on this Sunday morning against the Troy Bruins of Troy, Ohio. And the dads have got their bibs on and ready to go. And so are we. We're out here doing warm-ups, getting everything ready and underway. I'm going to have to pull up some stats for you here. I do have the matchup here. Just a second. Should have that ready. Troy coming in with a 15, 14, and 8 record with the Wilds 17, 20, and 0. This has not been updated since yesterday. Or actually, this updates on Wednesdays, I believe. So the Wild able to go 1-1 against the Red Hawks, winning the game on Friday night 6-3, and then falling to the Red Hawks yesterday 5-4. Very, very good games against the Red Hawks. These teams are very similar in MHR, so the Bruins being a point higher in the ranking, have a little bit of advantage there. Last two times these teams met was at their rink in Troy, and the Wild lost both of those games. And I can't remember the scores off the top of my head, but I will look them up and get them for you. I'll do that while the teams are gathering around their goal and doing their rally and prayer. Yes, we're going to do the national anthem in just a minute. And Olympic hockey going on at the same time today, and many people are watching USA go for the gold. Best of luck to USA in the gold medal game.
Party
All right, like I said, last time these two teams met was back at the end of the year, December the 27th, and the Wild losing 4-0 and 5-3 in those games. We are fully rostered today, and we've got 2 goalies, and I believe, as far as I know, everybody's here back from their illness, and we are underway. Okay. And the Bruins in. Gibson trying to pick it up. Woods comes out with it. Woods comes in close and scores! Walker Woods picks up a loose puck and puts the Wild on the board a mere 20 seconds into the game. Come out swinging just like they have the previous 2 games. And this is a team we will face next weekend at the end of season tournament as well. We will not play Miami. We will be playing Troy, actually the first game, and then Athens the second game, and then they will take the 2 highest seeds based on points and periods and a lot of criteria. And then 1 and 2 will play each other on Sunday afternoon. So we will be matching up against Troy in the end season tournament next weekend. Bruins send it in. Woods sending it around to Gibson, and Woods coming out with it. Bruins get it away from Woods and send it in. Centers it right into the high slot. Tries to shoot, blocked by Gibson. Shot coming in from far out and saved by Blake. Callum Wynn taking the face off. He's got Fields on one side, E-step on the other. Or I'm sorry, Fields is a defender. E-step. And Goslink out there playing forward. Higginbotham sends it across ice. Fields digs it off the door. Wynn passes it over to Goslink. And Gauzy gets it in, sends it into the far side corner. Fields stops it, puts it into the slot. It's tied up. And the Bruins are able to come out with it. Bruins send it right into the middle slot. Goes all the way over to the other side. E-step trying to clear it out. Wynn chips it forward, gets it out. And Wynn takes off. Wynn goes to the boards with a Bruin, and it's sent up the boards where Goslink picks it up, sends it back to Wynn at the high slot, couldn't keep it. The Bruins sent it back into neutral. Bruins take off with it. There's a big hit by Carlisle. That's going to be an elbowing, I believe, or roughing. Carlisle takes a penalty as soon as he steps on the ice, and the clock is stopped at 10:02. And yes, referee Wade did call roughing. .10:02, and the Wild needs to kill a penalty. Face-off goes toward Blake, but Walker's able to steer that on around the boards. Call sends it out. Holly takes off. Holly goes across center ice, comes in close, takes a shot, and it is saved by the Bruins. Holly trying to settle it down in the slot. Brings it out into neutral. Passes across ice over to Walker. Walker getting pressured. Bruins take it away. Send it out. Take a shot. Saved by Blake. We got a collision. And center back up for the Bruins again. Another shot. Save. We got a shot coming and another penalty coming on the Wild. Like a possible tripping call. Got both arms in the air. 30 seconds left on the first penalty, so it'd be good to clear this one the rest of the way off. Like sent to the corner. We got 20 seconds left on the first penalty. We got a cross check. Leighton Walker going away for a cross check. So we got a 5-on-3. Bruins sent it pass over. Shot saved by Blakes. Sent away by Higginbotham. And Holly trying to chip that out. Bruins keeping it in. Higginbotham gets it cleared. That's going to kill the first penalty. And Call comes out, tries to get control, falls. Shot put on. And it is sent over the net by the Bruins goalie. And puck is sent all the way down the other end. It's going to be icing. 8:12 left in the first period and 54 seconds left on the second penalty there. Call has it. Sends it off the boards. Banks off. Bruins pass it back across. Wynn pressures in neutral. And Fields sends it back up. Wynn picks it up. And Wynn takes off. Wynn with a chance. Takes a shot. And that is saved by the Bruins. Wynn digs the puck off the board, sends it across. The Bruins pick it up. Skate back the other way. Higginbotham is able to knock it away, and it goes toward Blake, and he steers it to the corner. Higginbotham battling for it in the near side corner. Bruins attempt to steer and hits the back part of the net. Shot put on. Takes a deflection and gets past Blake, so the Bruins are going to tie it up. Blake looked like he had that track, but it took a deflection and found his way around him. So 7:17 left in the first. We're back to full strength. Call Holly Gibson lining up out there with Walker and Woods. Call digs it off the boards. Passes it over to Gibson. Gibson tries to get back to Holly. Bruins able to send it back out into neutral. Woods sends it across ice over to Walker. Walker picks it up in the the near side corner, sends it around the net to Woods. Gibson gets it and gets hit. Puck comes off his stick. Holly takes it for a moment and gets knocked away in neutral zone. Bruins clear it back down. It's icing. 6:31 remaining in the first. Holly picks it up behind the net and tries to get it out front. That goes around the boards. Holly picks it back up off the boards again. Takes a shot, rebound, call. Trying to get that rebound, and it is frozen by the Bruins. Off the draw, Bruins send up the wall, up to Woods. Bruins are able to knock that back down, or Leighton Walker is going to chase it down. Stolen by the Bruins, tries to clear, picked off by Holly. Holly sends it up to Gibson. And Gibson gets knocked off the puck, and Bruins send it on around the boards. Walker keeps it in, sends it into the slot. Gibson tries to shoot, gets blocked. And the Bruins come back with a 3-on-2. Walker with a nice hit. And knocking the Bruin off the puck. Comes free, Woods picks it up. It's a nice solid hit there by Leighton Walker. Woods takes it back. Woods skates it all the way in, gets it knocked away. Just as he enters, attempt to check on Woods, and the Bruin goes down. And the Bruins are able to knock it back out. Gibson picks it up, sends it across ice to Higginbotham on her own end. Higginbotham sends it to Holly, bounces off his stick, goes to Woods. And Woods skates across the crease, and I don't know what happened there, but Blake jumped on that and stopped that puck. Bruins with a chance here, takes a shot, and they score. The Bruins take the lead 2-1 with 4:35 left in the period. And we are out a few players. Bo Ruth is out today, sick. And I don't see Desmond Circle and Noah Taylor. Otherwise, I think we have everybody else here. And I hope everybody feels better. Carlisle sends it off the wall. Kang picks it up. No, there's Circle. Circle is here. Kang sends a shot. Save. Rebound comes out. Bruins able to clear. Set down the ice to Leighton Walker. And Leighton tries to get a pass through, but it clears out. Circle takes off. Circle sends a shot on it, goes wide. Kang picks it up on the other side. And he gets hit after he gets rid of the puck. Rolls around the boards. Bruins pass it forward. And it's sent in by Circle. Bruins get it right back out into neutral ice. Hickenbottom tries to send it in. It deflects. Bruins send it back into neutral again. E-step coming into the mix there. Bruins send it back in neutral. Pick it up. Take off. Take a shot. And Blake making the stop. And that stops the clock at 2:54. I'll bring it in. Bruins clear it right back out. Walker. So the pass all the way across up to E-step. E-step is caught up by a Bruin on the other side. And Gosling picks that up, sends it over to Woods. Woods over to Walker. Walker trying to get a pass over to Wins, picked off by the Bruins. And Gosling's going to chase him down. The Bruins dump it. It goes wide of the net and behind. Woods chips it on around. Bruins send it right across the top of the crease. Gosling battling for it on the boards. Works that out into neutral. And Win and a Bruin fighting for possession. The Bruins dump it back in. Woods picks it up. Skates it behind the net. Tries to get it up to E-step. It goes all the way down the other end. No ice. E-step taking the puck. Centered it out to Win. Win with an opportunity here. And it gets knocked away and sent all the way down. And that is going to be icing. 1:33 remaining in the first period. Gibson with the shot, the face-off, saved. Bruins send it back into traffic. Gibson picks it up again. Gibson with the shot, it gets deflected. And Gibson sending it, digging off the corner and send it back in, but it hits traffic and gets knocked right back. Back behind the goal and into the corner, and Bruins clear it down. Icing again, 1:02 left. Bruins get it off the face-off. Call comes in, gets the puck away. Bruins recover, send it up the wall. That's sent in by Fields. Call with a big hit in the corner. And Gibson coming in with a big hit. And Call with another hit. And we got interference. Interference is the call on the Bruins. We got 33 seconds left in the period, and the Wild go on their first power play of the game. It's Call taking the face off. Bruins win it. Try to clear it out, and they do. Woods recovers the puck. 20 seconds left. Woods is going to take it behind their own net. Woods to Holly, or up to Gibson to Holly. Holly skating it in. And Holly centered it out for Call and Gibson there in the slot. And they were tied up, couldn't get a shot off. The buzzer sounds. And I don't know what Wade's calling here. He's talking to Coach Ryan. So we'll see what the result is here. 1 period down, Wild trail by 1. And we'll be back to start the second period. Checking in on the live stream. John tuned in, Marty. Set the tone, Bo is out, way to go boys. Yeah, we need to step it up here. Play a hard second period. Woods takes off. Comes in, Bruins knock it away, sends it up the wall. To Call. Call sending one in. And we got a cross check. A quick whistle and a cross checking penalty coming on the Bruins. So for 31 seconds, Wild get a 5-on-3 opportunity. Call sent it in. Gosling nearly sends that in. Bruins able to clear that out. Holly has it at neutral, skates it in, drops it back to Woods. Woods looking, pass it to Call. Call over to Gibson. Gibson ripping a shot, and it goes wide, maybe deflected. Woods has it again. Back to the corner. Holly passes it to Call. Call tries to shoot, gets blocked, cross ice, trying to get Gosling over, or Gibson on the other side. It's up to Holly, back to Gibson. Centered for Gosling, and he takes a shot that goes out of play. One penalty killed, and 40 seconds left to go on the 5-on-4. Woods sends it around. Picked up by Gosling. Gosling over to Call. Call coming in. Sends a backhand save. Rebounds loose. Woods digging for it. And Bruins send it around the net. Gibson sends a pass over to Call, but it's Bruins deflected it. 15 seconds left. Gibson ripping a shot and a save. 11-11 left in the second period. 9 seconds left on the power play. Carlisle sends it across ice to Leighton Walker, and Circle getting into a scuffle. Almost a goal scored there, and we got so let's see what results here. We got Carlisle and Circle in the box, and a Bruin. It looks like a 4-on-4. Face off, wild side, and we do end up with a 4-on-4. I think we may have had a 10-2 there assessed. Gosling getting a hold of it in the slot, takes a shot, and it looked like it got deflected, but goes over the net. Walker cross ice over to Higginbotham. Back to Gosling, back to Higginbotham. Higgs tries to send a pass over to Walker. It's picked off by the Bruins. They come in, take a shot, and that is snagged by Cash Blake. Off the face-off, Wynn takes off. Bruins get it and send it back in offside. We got our hands full here this morning with a couple games against the Bruins, and again next weekend we'll have to face this team 3 times in a row. Wynn steers it to the corner, and Walker in a battle for it behind the net. Bruins get it out. Then the shot on goes over the net. Bruins with a rebound attempt, and they are able to scoop that loose puck up there and find the back of the net. And increasing their lead by 2 now. Holly gets it. Sends it around the Bruins into the corner. Bruins send it up the wall as Call puts on a hit. Bruins able to knock it back out into neutral. Higginbotham tries to steer it back the other way. That looked like offside. Higginbotham with a hit. Bruins sending it to the center. Fields trying to dig it out. It goes to the side. Call picks it up out of the corner. Call moving in. Sends it back. Or he still has it in the corner. I thought he sent it back. Gibson trying to work it out. And it pops back out into neutral. Fields knocks it away. Bruins send it back in. It's going to go all the way down behind Blake. Woods sends a pass up to Gibson. He's tied up with the Bruin. And Holly with the collision. Fields ends up with it. It is getting chippy in the stands here already. E-step with a pass across to Gibson. He gets puck knocked away and it's back in neutral. Woods battles about 4 Bruins there. Bruins with a shot. Rebound comes out, swept away. Bruins sending it back in again. And Blake sticking that to the side. Back in the slot again. Bruins shot, and Blake gets a piece of it, and it finds the back of the net. Bruins are up 4-1 now with 7:42 left in the second. We got a penalty. Got a penalty on the Wild. And a goalie switch. Gosling coming in, taking a ripper of a shot. Goes over the net. E-step with a hit in the far corner. Shot coming in from the point by Woods. Goes wide. Gosling digging it off the wall. Comes in. It's knocked away from him. Bruins send it back into neutral. Wynn recovers it. Wynn sends it across ice to Woods. E-step coming up with it. Tries to send it in. He's tied up. E-step regains possession, and he's knocked down. Gosling trying to settle it down at the blue line. Bruins come out with it. And takes a shot, save by Mongold. Into the high slot. Another shot's blocked. Bruins trying to get a hold of that loose puck in front of the net, and it goes to the corner. Bruins trying to put a shot on, gets blocked, and Gosling sends it across ice over to E-step. E-step makes a move around, and tied up by the second Bruin, and attempting clears kept in by Higginbotham. Takes a shot, gets blocked. Bruins come back out with it 2-on-2. And Higginbotham takes that away and makes a hit. Glove comes flying off. Gosling up to Call. Call comes in. Loses his footing in the corner. He's down. Ball is still on the ice. And Call went down hard after losing his footing there in the corner, going after the puck. And he's back to his feet. Bruins sent it in. Higginbottom's able to send it right back out into neutral. Picked up by Desmond Circle, who's back on the ice. Knocked off his stick. Wynn has a collision. Higginbottom comes in to play the puck, and it is knocked back into Wild territory. Fields sends it around the net. And the Bruins put down by Fields. Shot put on, gets blocked. I think Higginbottom blocked that. Sent up to the point. Shot. There's a step back in. And Higginbottom sends it around the wall, and that is kept in by the Bruins. Behind the net, Fields, Higginbottom. Shot put on out of the blue. Goes wide. And Wild able to clear that out. That's icing. 4:39, 4:38 remaining in the second. Wild trail by 3. Circle sending around behind the goal. Well, Bruins trying to put it in and stopped over there by Carlisle. Fields trying to get it off the wall up to Circle and to Kang. Kang sends it up to Carlisle. Carlisle makes a move, keeps the hold of the puck, skates it in, takes a shot, goes wide. And the Bruins coming back through neutral. It's a 2-on-1. Higginbottom defending. Shot. Finds the corner of the net. And the Bruins now up by 4. Woods picks it up, and he takes off with it. He's getting the crap beat out of him, but he skates through and powers through and finds the back of the net anyway. So penalty on the Bruins won't go on the board as Woods is able to score before they could even go to the box. Slashing. That puts Woods on a hat trick watch here. 3:34 remaining in the second. Still plenty of time. Bruins send one in wide. Bruins tries to center it, and loose puck around, gets steer to the wall. Gibson picks it up off the wall. Gibson gets tied up in neutral. Holly sending it on in. Bruins clear it out. Leighton Walker passes it to Woods. Holly picks it up. Holly skates it through, makes his way around one Bruin, loses the puck, and Bruins are able to kick that back out into neutral. Walker picks it back up, sends a cross-ice pass, gets picked off by the Bruins, and a shot put on. Another shot coming in, gets blocked. Woods takes off with it. And Woods gets it knocked away. Holly picks it up and dumps it in, but it's icing. Or offside. I think it's offside. .205 remaining in the second. Back to Fields. Fields sends it in. Bruins try to clear it out. Fields keeping that in, taking a shot at it nearly. It was on net. The goalie got a piece of his glove on that. And the Bruins break it back out. Send a shot, gets deflected and out of play. Shot coming in, blocked by Mongold. Rebound and another score for the Bruins. And we are down 6-2 late in the second, minute and 29 seconds left. Another goalie switch again. Mongold coming out, Blake going back in. And we got a penalty on the Wild. Hickenbottom in the box. I don't know why. But Wynn skates it in. He's surrounded by four Bruins. Bruins clear it out, and then it's knocked back in by Gosling offside. Wynn tries to send it up to E-Step. Bruins kick it back, but Gosling takes it. Gosling settling it down, taking a shot, goes wide. E-Step picking it up on the near side wall, and Fields battling with three Bruins for it. Puck gets knocked free. Fields still battling. He gets knocked back by the Bruins to the other way, the other side, and Gosling's going to pick it up. Bruin goes down as he tries to get the puck from Gosling. Wynn battles for it on the boards, knocks it back into neutral. And Wynn comes in strong with the pressure, and the Bruins pass. Wynn coming in. We're going to try to clear, hits Gosling. Gosling recovers it, takes a shot, and it's saved by the Bruins. And that expires the period. Two periods down, and so are the Wild by 4. We'll be right back for the last 13 minutes of the game. And we're back. Circle taking the draw. He's got Kang and Carlisle with him. Woods in the back, and Higginbotham comes out of the box. So we only had a couple seconds left on that penalty. Woods feeding it to Circle. And Kang on the other side gets a shot. He's tied up and driven to the boards. Bruins try to clear it out. Woods keeping it in. Carlisle puts it on, and that's saved by the Bruins as Woods creeps in there looking for a rebound to scoop up and put his hat on.
This is a shout out to the Oak family in Brookings, South Dakota, tuning in this morning for the Wild versus Troy game. Hi, guys.
There you go, yep. Shout outs to South Dakota. I lost track of what was happening during that shout out, but we got an equipment issue, or if there's an injury. It looks like it might be an equipment issue. Let's see the goalie without a helmet. And while we're doing shout outs, John, Marty, Tricia, Kristen, all commenting on the live stream. And Bobo. I see you, Bo. Hope you feel better, buddy. Miss you today, for sure. We got the Bruins playing without a goalie. And the goalie's back in. Bruins, I don't know what was happening there. They had 6 on the ice and an empty net. I guess maybe they don't have a backup goalies. But he's back on the ice now. Holly with it at neutral. Skates it in. Holly taking it all the way around behind the net. Feeds it up to Higginbotham. Higginbotham sends a shot through the slot, goes wide. Got Holly and Gibson lurking over. Gibson with a one-timer from Walker Woods. And that gives a Wild 3. Gibson lurking in the high slot. It's the Wild 6-3 now. We climb back into this one. But we got to have urgency and we got to have intensity. Time is running out. Only 11:20 left. Higginbotham over to Gibson. Gibson skates it in. Gibson taking a shot. And goalie got a piece of that up to Holly. Holly lined it up, taking a shot. And Holly making it a 2-goal game now. As the Wild have found some fire with 10:56 left. Wild climbing right back into this one, only down by 2 now. Off the face-off to Walker to Holly. Holly sends it back to Walker. Walker gets it knocked away. Ben Call picks it up, sends it back to Holly. Holly making his way through Bruins traffic, taking a shot, saved, rebound, picked up behind the net. Bruins try to send it out. Gibson taking a shot and saved and bobbled. No loose pucks in front of that goalie. He bobbled it for a second but quickly recovered it. Wynn taking the face off. He stepped Gosling out there with him. And the Bruins able to send it down the other way. It's a foot race. Fields gets there. Gets a Bruin into the wall. Puck comes free. And puck is sent right back in the slot. Can't do that. And battle at the blue line. Gosling and Wynn. Bruins send it back in. Bounces off the wall. Walker picks it up. And Walker skating it all the way through the neutral zone. Going in deep. Gosling has it now. Gosling circling around behind the net. Puts it out front. And Gosling recovers it again. And shot put on by Walker on the other side. Saved. Wynn going to the corner, trying to dig it out. Bounces back up and out. Wynn recovers it at neutral, sends it back to Fields. Fields tries to get it to Gosling, goes in front of him, and the Bruins dump it back in. 9:05 left. Fields picks it up behind her own goal. Tries to send it back the other way, and we got a whistle. We got a slashing. Slashing call on the Bruins. Puts the Wild on another power play. Opportunity to get this game within one with 8:58 on the clock. Grayson Gosling taking a shot, pad save, rebound comes out. Call shot deflected. Looks back up, Holly with it, sends it back in. Puck is bouncing around, Woods couldn't get a hold of it. Call sends it back up the wall to Woods. Woods up to Holly. And Holly settles it down. And it's poked away. And the Bruins take off with it. Holly ties him up. Bruins send a pass across the ice. And Woods is going to pick that up, send it back up the wall. Or Call's going to pick that up off the wall. And Call bringing it in. Call trying to send it back to Gosling. Gosling with the shot, hits post. And Call goes to the corner for it. Back up to the point. Gosling again. Shot from Gibson, rebound coming out, and another shot and a save. 16 seconds left on the power play. 7:44 remaining in the game. A Wild scrapping back from a 4-goal deficit back to a 2-goal deficit now. And again, we'll see this team again here at noon. And next Saturday in the end-of-season tournament. Holly with it. Holly sends it out front. Shot and a save, rebound. Call goes to the wall. Wynn trying to dig it out. Wynn keeping it in, sends it over to Walker Woods. Walker with a shot and saved, and we got some pushing after the whistle. And we got another Bruin going to the box. Nope, we don't have a Bruin going to the box. I thought he was given a penalty there, but we're still full strength, and we got a face-off before everybody was on the ice. Offside. Woods dumps it in. And Bruins able to get a breakaway here. If Woods can catch up to him, takes a shot, saved by Mongold, swept away by Woods. And Holly picks up that puck and slows things down. Goes behind the net. Holly comes out with it. Makes a move around a Bruin. Holly and Wynn coming in. Oh, and Holly hits Wynn on a 2-on-1. And that puts the Wild within one with 6:15 left on the clock. Way to battle back, boys. Holly and Wynn coming in fast, and Holly finding Wynn on the other side over there. Six to 5, 6:15 left. Clearing attempt, shot put on, saved by Blake. Well, I'll try to clear it out. Bruins send it right back in. Fields behind the net, sends it around. Kang sends it back up to the point where the Bruins send it in. Takes a deflection. Blake able to track that one. Steers it to the back. And we got puck riding up the wall here. Circle. Circle has been battling today. Even thrown a few hands earlier. Center back around behind the Wild goalie. Bruins trying to center. He's tied up by Higginbotham. Sent out front. Bruins with an opportunity. Takes a shot. Blake catches a piece of that. And Higginbotham tries to clear. Bruins send it right back into the slot. And loose puck. And it's a pile up. .444 remaining. Wild find ourselves on a penalty kill as Higginbotham goes to the box. Woods sends it around the boards. Puck sent in. Bruins in the slot. Trying to set something up. Puck is loose. Another shot coming in goes wide. Back up to the point again. Bruins sending it in, goes wide. Call has it. And we got a player down. This time it's a Bruin in that same corner where Call was down earlier. There's 4:08 left in the game, 55 seconds left on the penalty kill. Matt Bruin is back on his feet. Hopefully everything's okay there. That's at the angle where I really couldn't see what happened there. I just saw him go down and hurt it. They're facing off just outside of Wild territory in front of their bench. On a penalty kill. Holly Woods call Walker on the ice. Got some arguing there from the Bruins coach. Bruins come in. Call knocks him off the puck. Puck comes free. Walker sends it on around. Call. Or Walker digging it off the boards in the corner. Send it out front. And a shot and a save by Blake. .24 seconds left on the penalty. Bruins with a shot and saved by Blake. And Holly able to chip that, getting a weird bounce in his favor, getting it into neutral without causing an icing. 5 seconds left on the penalty. Woods sends it around. Call picks it up off the boards. And Call sends it up to Woods, but Bruins have it. Woods recovers it. And Woods drives it into neutral. Woods picks it up again. Takes a ripper of a shot. It goes wide. Holly picking it up off the wall up to Walker. Leighton Walker with a shot. Save. Rebound comes out. Holly driven hard into the boards. And he returns a favor. Woods tries to stuff it in. Puck is loose and frozen. .241 remaining in the third period. Wild battling for this one. Holly takes the face off. It's up the wall to Walker. And gets knocked out into neutral. Walker Woods sacrificing his big body for a shot. .220 left, and got Call getting rowdy. That's going to be a penalty. Holly picking it up on her own end. Under 2 minutes remaining. Holly takes off, dumps it in, picks it up behind the goal. Out for Ben called. He's tied up. Can't get the shot off, and it is sent down. That's going to be icing. Got 1:38 left in the game, and this has been a battle. This third period has been a battle. Sent around the boards, kept in by Fields. Fields sending it in. Goslick trying to get a shot off there. He's tied up. He's heading hard into the corner. Puck is sent on around. Higginbotham on the other side. Goslick coming in. Goslick taking a man down. And that's going to put the Wild a man down for the remainder of the game. A big hit by Gosling. Gosling goes to the box with 1:12 remaining in the game. Bruins with a quick shot. Saved by Blake. Picked up by Holly behind the net. Holly skating it out. Bringing it through neutral. Sends it on. Trying to get around the Bruin. And it's picked off, and the Bruins send it back down. 50 seconds left. Higginbotham sends it up to Gibson. Gibson sends it back into neutral. Holly chips it forward, and he might get away. Holly making a move. Sends it. It goes wide. Gibson with a hit. Gibson keeping it in, and we got another man down. Play is resuming. 26 seconds left. We're even strength. Walker Woods at the point. Settling it down. Woods shoots it, goes wide. Rebound pops out. Call is hit. Another penalty coming. And Call is down. .13 seconds left. Wild with an empty net. Shot goes wide off the wall. Holly trying to get it back, and it is cleared out. That's going to do it. Woods sending one last attempt in there. Hard-fought battle here in the third period. Came out strong in the first and really climbed back into this game in the third period, but fell one goal short here at the end. So we'll play this game here again at noon. Hopefully a little calmer. So we'll shake hands, hopefully shake this one off, and again, we'll be back here at noon for game number 2. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the comments. Hopefully get everybody calmed down so we can play this game clean here in about an hour and a half. And we'll see you back here then. Thanks for tuning in.